Hi y'all, welcome once again to the channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here in my main channel. I was about to say Esosu Gaming, that's the force of the habit, but that's my gaming channel, which you can check out by following the link tree in the description below. Huge shout out to the Soul Group, huge shout out to every individual that is changing its own world by being themselves, then by every individual changing their own world, eventually the whole world will change because everybody will be an individual. So the world will be each individual small world and everybody will change it, right? So you can check the link tree for all of my contents, right? It's in the description below. Darius' page is also on the link. The link to Darius' page is also in the description below. She does sculptures, she does logos, she does clothing, okay? Contact with her. And I mean, the link also for our gaming Discord, as also gaming over there on Discord, is also in the link tree, in the link in the description below, not in the link tree. It's in the link in the description below. And if you are watching this live stream later, and for some reason the link does not work anymore, feel free to ask me for an invite link. No worries, I got you, fam. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I hope everybody's feeling all right. I hope everybody's feeling high. Or if you are feeling low, you are keeping that low to the sufficient amount of low, not too low, not too lightly, right? And I wish you, everybody watching right now, or the recorded version, I wish you the best thoughts, the best feelings, the best ideas, and the best emotions. And I wish you creativity and individuality so you can maintain your sanity, okay? So let's start. Let's take a ride in this esoteric cloud to see from a higher perspective Mars in Libra, or Mars starting its journey through the seventh house. Hi Daria, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your presence. Let's go, right? I'm here drinking a Red Bull. Looking good, looking great. And how do I sound? How is the sound connection going to that side? Good. Shout out to the Soul fam. You know it. Let's go. Let's go, Daria. Soul group. So Mars is right now in 0 degrees Libra. So Mars is entering right now the seventh house. It's good. Let's go. You good. You very good. So Mars in Libra, right? Stepping its passionate, aggressive, but very internal and loyal, if it really relates with you, as into the seventh house, the house of relationships, of friendships. Hi, Anita. Welcome to the live stream. Very glad to have you here. Shout out to the Soul Group. We are changing the world right now, right? And Mars entering in the seventh house, which is the house of relationships, friendships, those friendships that go a step closer, but not that close enough, because more deeper would be Scorpio, the eighth house. On the eighth house, you take those relationships that you make on the seventh house and you take those a degree deeper, a degree more into your personality, heart, and internal realm, right? We are not that far yet with Mars. Venus is though, and we will talk about that, right? So Mars in Libra, in the houses of relationships, friendships, adapting, not adapting, but creating a way to express yourself that many people can understand. Okay, it's not like Gemini. You hear a lot of ways to express. It's not like Aquarius. You are fixed on your own way to express. You create new ways to express, and the mind or the intention behind that creation of new ways to think and communicate is to be relatable, to be accepted, to create a bridge, to create a connection, a spaceship that can convey, that can transport your feelings, your gems, your wisdom and knowledge, and that spaceship can land in many airports as possible, aka your expression, your individuality can be received by as many people as possible, right? So Mars is away in Libra, though, right? Because Mars don't like to connect that superficially. Mars don't like to show love. Mars likes to feel and demonstrate love through action or passion or certain small moments that you can feel a lot. Libra is more like consistently keeping the speech, consistently keeping the status quo, creating new ways to look different, creating new ways to think different, but the intent is generally the same, just reconnecting, right? I think you love me, so let's do it, right? No, Mars needs to be really sure, and not Mars or people ruled by Mars. Your words are not enough to convey your love to them. Okay, you really need to show them. You really need to show them that you are their partner in crime. Go over there, just the two of you, and do some crazy stuff, right? That nobody else will do. That's Mars, and sometimes Mars love is communicated not through words at all, right? So Mars in Libra is kind of weird because we are going to communicate with passion or being overly pushed around. Okay. Oh, nice, nice. I need to experience changes. It's normal. Venus is in Scorpio. Just by us going outside and imagine a conversation, or just by you listening to two other people having a conversation, that starts to trigger things in you, especially because you is more of an air sign, right? And Venus, by ruling Libra and by being the planet of communication, not communication as like verbally, but communication as in exchanging energy, exchanging information, not just analyzing and making sense out of. So when you witness that, or when you participate in exchanges of energy, that will trigger automatically transformations inside of you. It's Scorpio. Scorpio, po, it's a word that was born out of the Greek word for fire, pyro, right? So Scorpio, it means it is connected with fire, with transformation, and score like scorch, burning, right? So it's more like when the sun burns. It's such a concentration of fire that it becomes dense and like a block and dark because it was so much concentrated. So it's like imagine a star. It hold on too much to its own experiences. It doesn't let spirits go. It doesn't let membranes go. It doesn't accept change. So those unaccepted changes start to build up and build more layers and more weight and more darkness, so that all of that burns the star itself, which is a great mess, right? So that's the type of fire we are talking about in Scorpio. It's a deep fire, black fire, Amaterasu, right? So Mars in Libra communicate with passion. It's not Mercury in Libra, or Mercury in Aries. I mean, Mercury in passion, Mercury in Aries is communicate your passions, communicate what you are passionate about. Mars in Libra is communicate with passion about everything. You will create a new way to think about something and to communicate about something. Maybe you don't change the words, you don't change what you say, but how you say it, the feeling behind it, that will change. And you will place a new passionate feeling or a new passionate vision into everything you are personally interested, motivated about, or angry about. So, Mars in Libra, this can be the reawakening of old social wars, or most likely the creation of new social wars, the creation of new warships to fight in the mind. Oh, that country over there is doing that, that, and third. I don't like that. And then you see people in your town that are from that country, and you start to attack them mentally. You start to think shit about them. Why? Because you created a new way to judge. Libra is very about judging because you are creating new ways to think about that person. You are okay. You are creating new ways to see that person. The thing is, it's very external. Thinking and seeing is very external. So the hold on, lot of air. Okay, okay, with you. So the sentence, like you were a judge, the verdict that you make about certain people, places, and things using a Libra perspective is always incomplete. That's why Libra is the sign of balance. You always need the other half because it's too much judging on appearances, too much judging on what you see, not what you know or what you feel. You don't take those feelings into consideration. You don't take behind the closed doors lights, invisible lights, lights that are visible on the internal realm. You don't take those into consideration when you look to the world through Libra's perspective, right? So your judgment is always incomplete. That's why many Libras, they are naive or gullible because they think they are going into a situation and the terms and agreements are X, Z, and Y. But the other half is not showing something. So they have even hidden agreements A, B, and C that the Libra does not even dream about. Because Pisces, they do that as well. They go into a circumstance, they think it's A, B, and C. But if the other party has something hidden, the Pisces know. The Pisces feel. So the Pisces starts to act in weird ways, channeling those hidden motives. So it's like if a Pisces let the manipulative, the narcissist, or the energy vampire go their way, right? They will reveal themselves because the Pisces is channeling their reactions and their feelings and their conversations, or like small words in between the conversations that are channeling those hidden feelings because Pisces receive feelings. Pisces receive emotions. So if you are trying to hide something from a Pisces, you are actually giving them the answer, right? It's like, why are you covering that spot? That spot has something hiding in it, right? Yeah, I know that. I don't know what it is, but I know it's something sticky icky. I don't like that shit. And then be like, oh, okay. And then they open up for you to take all of that. Pisces, if you know how to use your power, you will start to drain everybody. And nobody will try ever to drain you because the moment they take one drop of water, when they take one drop, you take their whole ocean. And it's like, hey, you agreed, but when? Hey, in the spirit realm. I know, it's too fast. Sorry, let's go. Right? Or Mars in Libra being overly pushed around because you will have a lot of passion and a lot of motivation to come out as agreeable or to express whatever you do to gain money or in a creative sense or any emotional outlet, you will express them in a very open, relatable way. You want others to accept your passions or the way you go about your passions, and you want them to see that you have success because Mars is still coming out of Virgo. So we still have that earthly aura about our passions and motivations. So now we want to create a new way to show and communicate our passions, but in that conversation, for us to feel comfortable with our passions, we need to show how that is making us stable still, or that is making us going into new positions that can grant us more security. But slowly and surely, while Mars travels deeper into the seventh house, we will start to forget about that and we'll just start to open our mouths more. We'll start to be more creative with the type of words and the contexts and the family of words and the meanings and reasonings behind the words that you choose, not behind the words itself, but why you are choosing them. Okay? But all of that will be useless because we are doing that on a liberal way. So whoever is receiving you about your passions and creativities, they are also on a liberal perspective. So they will want the most surface details. They only want to know what they can relate about. So you are overly changing how you think and how you present your passions to people that most likely don't care about it, to people that you think that you want them to care about, but actually you don't want. You just feel that energy to express it to that specific person. And then you create a way to specifically talk to that person, that you create a way to specifically communicate your passions to that person. And in the end of the day, you might end up losing your own sense. Why am I passionate about it? Where is that creativity leading me to? Why I'm so angry? Why I'm so mad? I'm mad at everything I see on the news. Wherever I see people outside wearing masks, I feel so angry. Why? Because you are creating that for yourself. Okay? And because it's not Aries, it will be way less personal. It will be way less meaningful. It will be way less. You will throw that to the wind, like it makes sense, but you don't really care if that makes sense. You just want to look like you care it makes sense. So you will attack birds. You will attack person on your mind or verbally. Right now, if you have a toxic relationship that will heat up, everybody will start fighting. Everybody will be way more passionate in their relationships about things that maybe not be in their relationships. They created a new way to think about that external thing, and that new way, they brought it into the relationship. They opened a new door in their relationship to bring some passion that is not connected with their relationship as well. Okay, but I want to focus on the being overly pushed around, because you might end up sacrificing your individuality or the true expression of your intentions and feelings just to be agreeable, just to avoid confrontation, just to make things smooth, just to make others think you smart. And your individuality and your true intentions, what you really want to know, what you really want to express, might be left behind, and that will make you frustrated and aggressive with yourself or with people that you don't want them to accept you. You just don't care about them. So all of that hold up that you did because you wanted to please somebody, you will take that hold up and unleash in people that you don't want them to see you as fair, just, smart, or sociable. All right? Or you just are going to be very passionate into fucking yourself, into placing yourself in circumstances where you don't need to speak, you don't need to be there, you don't need to be creating new ways to enter that movement, you don't need to create new ways to join that cause, you don't need to create new ways to initiate any social war. You don't need to. Use Mars in Libra to show others that you are very passionate about yourself. Use Mars in Libra to creatively create speeches or monologues or books to show your individuality and creativity. That's the best way. But it might be hard because Mars in Libra, it can hold up energy for long. Okay, so you have to utterly force yourself to, when you feel down, that's the moment to really start going. When you feel you are reaching the limit, that's the moment to go for it. When you are about to crash into the wall driving your car, that's the moment to step on the gas full power. Okay, because if you don't do it then, and that Mars in Libra stops moving, it will be way harsh to make it move again, because you don't have that intent of Aries, you don't have that plan of Scorpio, you don't have that I want to show the world my true colors of Aries. You don't have that holding up of Scorpio. You have that maybe that I just want to look nice. Or I have a good vibe, don't I? Of Libras. I'm sorry, I'm joking with Libras. Not all Libras are like that. I'm just joking here, okay? I know how you Libras start. You jump to conclusions. You jump to judgments. I said that. I said that. You can say I didn't say that. I said that. Right? But yeah, it, it will stop moving really, really fast. You have that passion. it's too surface, it's too in the air, it's too about connecting with others. So if you have any insecurity that in your mind does not allow you to imagine scenarios where you are talking and connecting with others, all of that creativity goes away. Don't wait for others as well, because Mars in Libra can make you be passionate about waiting for others. Then if others are too far away or too behind you, you get mad at them because they left you alone. No, you're not syncing up, you're not teaming up, but you, what comes out of your mouth, you, it looks like it, you think you are part of the team, you think others are a part of the team. There is no team. You think it is, because you can talk with everybody. There is not that real sense of connection. It's not even Aquarius, it's not even fixed air. Not everybody's sharing the same intent about mind. It's just blabbering, creating, pushing forward, but there is no direction. It's just that pushing, all right? So you have to create that direction. You have to create that unite cause with your words, with your brain or throat chakra or tongue chakra, okay? And very interestingly, right? Venus is in Scorpio and Mars is in Libra. So their roles are quite switched up. Venus loves Libra, Mars loves Scorpio, but now they are on both ends. They got switched up. So we have Venus in a place where Venus don't like to be, and we have Mars in a place where it doesn't like to be. Talking too fast. Okay. Let's drink some water to bring that air all together. Okay, we're cool, right? So yeah, that's very interesting. Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Libra, they kind of switch up. So you might misunderstand those two elements. You might think you are being relatable, you are being too passionate. You think you are being strategically, you're still talking too much. Okay, as an example. So let's take a look to today's energy. Today is the 15th of September or of 2021, or the year 9, according to the new age, new calendar, new shift, right? So if I'm very interesting, today is the 6th, the day number 6, 1 plus 5, and the month 9, 0 plus 9, right? So we have here a cool energy, cool high energy. We have access to the first and second dimension, and we have access to the seventh and no, we have access to the one and second dimension because we live in the third. Then we have access to the fourth and fifth dimension because the day we're in is in the sixth. And then we have access to the seventh and eighth dimension, and consequently the ninth, because it's the month, the general space we are in. So everything is quite in order. So it's a good day to make your mind in order. The sun is still in Virgo, right? The moon is in Capricorn. So you, do your own business, build your own thing, all right? So if you were into the magic square, or if you were watching the news, or if you're watching a lot of sports, or if you spend a lot of time in their stores or paying the bills in a certain location, that it's under their vision, under their sun, under their light, right? Today's energies equate to the number 20. So you were relating too much. You were expressing too much of your privacy to people who don't really care, and that they don't need to know that. Okay? Or you were just relating a lot with more intention, you were relating more percentage of your energy or time, or you were relating to new spaces, to new spirits, to new people, okay, into the magic square. Or the magic square was relating too much with you, now you are at home and you can't stop thinking about it. You absorb too much of their program, of their global magic wands, right? So but if you were individual, if you were spend the day all on your space, worrying about your creativity, stressing about how can you make yourself more money by being you, as an example, right? Today's energies equate to the number 6. So it was a good day, or still is, depend on your time zone, to pay attention to yourself, to take your individuality and place it in a way or in a space that you have authority over it. Others know you created that. Others know you know yourself. Others know you have some value. And you can use that center of attention to receive and then redirect. Right? And then like create the rings of Saturn, because the Saturn is the planet of authority, right? So you receive that like in a ball, and then you create whatever you want with it. You create whatever around it, so others can sit on it like a stadium and then give attention to it on a comfortable space. Just a way to use your energy, right? Then the sun is in 23 degrees Virgo, so we are feeling a lot, right? The ending of the Virgo season. We are feeling the fall coming because we are analyzing, we are relating the awareness that we have about ourselves and the world, and we are realizing things are getting more real, things are getting more slow, things are getting more kind of heavy to bear with. Why? Because we have been analyzing for 22 days, we have been stressing, we have been working for ourselves, we have been creating ways where to apply our energy efficiently. We have been too harsh on ourselves when we can't do that. We have been analyzing our errors and mistakes. So now we are feeling all of that, and we are looking to a place where we can feel better, where we can feel warm and connected, and it's more over there already than here. Okay, because the solstice, no, the equinox is really close. It's in 5 days. No, it's in 8 7 8 days. Okay, Dario. We back. So I was saying that we are feeling a lot all the process that we did until now in Virgo, right? And we can feel already the fall coming. We can feel the equinox that will be in 7 or 8 days already coming. So when we look for the sun, when we look for an example of how to be individual and stand strong through everything, it's already going down, it's already going dark, it's already going into the mind, into Libra. Then its rightful place here in the stomach area, right? So we might feel a bit harsh, we might feel a bit down, we might feel a bit low, but remember the gems are in the ground. Seeds come from the ground. You like to sit on the ground. You can sit on the air. You can sleep on the air. You have to sleep on a bed or on the floor. By the way, sleeping on the floor is great. I always like to sleep on the floor. A few days ago, I was sleeping on the floor. It's great to align yourself, to align your muscles and bones, to align yourself to the earth, right? So yeah, Sun in Virgo, 23 degrees, feeling, relating your awareness of yourself and the world that makes you feel a lot with whatever you were doing until now on the Virgo season. Moon in Capricorn. When I got this information, it was on 19 degrees Capricorn. Right now, it might be 20 degrees already. So let's not specify on that to not bring energies that are not from this time. It's energies that were from that time when I wrote this down. So let's not bring those energies to this moment, because the energies of this moment are not the energies of that moment, right? Right? But the moon is in Capricorn, so we are reacting and responding to business, infrastructure, making some money, connecting, expressing just enough to make sure the contract is being respected. And we are feeling comfortable away from emotion, away from caring. So right now, we can be caring less about the people, but caring more about their assets. Right now, you can feel like others are assets and not people. You can look at your pet like, can my pet make money? Can I make videos of my pet and put it on YouTube? And then you start to do it, and your pet, is an animal, and is not an actor, right? And you start to get mad at it, you start to get mad at your pet because he doesn't want to make videos for YouTube, because you want to use your pet as an asset to make money on YouTube. You are being a little devil, right? Sleeping on the floor was tough for me, but I got used to it. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was not tough because since I was a little kid, I was on the Scout Boys, so we would go camping a lot. So I was already used to it, and it's great. It's great. When you got used to it, is really really great, because sometimes we need a stronger support. We don't need sometimes the beds are too soft of a support, right? And sometimes it happens with Saturn energy or with Taurus energy, that support, it looks too tough, it feels too tough, but it's the best support for you. It's the right support for you right now. And many people run away from Taurus or from Saturn because it looks and feel too tough, and they think and they feel they can't hold on. They feel they can't go through that toughness, that sturdiness, and sometimes they really don't go through that. That is just supporting them, but they misunderstand things. Jewish mysticism and fear mongering and spookism and life is hard kind of shit. Yeah, it's really sobering, real shit. If your spirit spends too much time in the air or in La La Land, sleeping on the ground, will make sure that your spirit comes back a little bit to reality on the next day. And all of those high, fantastic La La Land energies will stay there, and your spirit will stay more here. You got the futon now. Oh, that's like Japanese beds, right? It's really sobering, sleeping on the floor. And Anita got the futon right now. That's like Japanese beds, right? I believe. I'm not sure. So, Sun in Virgo, Moon in Capricorn, a gift to worry about new ideas that deal with structure and stability. That can lead into organizing and cleaning your mind if you're on the positive side of the energy, or you can have too much thoughts and then you have no room for air, ideas, snapping out, expanding, aka flexibility. You want to open a restaurant, but instead of you having ideas about it, you have worries and preoccupations. You don't have, oh, we can do that, and that. You have, I have to do that, but I can do that. I'm done. Or I have to do that, so I need to do that, and that. You don't even consider that, and that in a more explosive, flexible, hyped way. Okay? And Uranus in 14 degrees Taurus retrograde. So we are feeling, because we are personally thinking about, we are taking our individuality and pasting it, giving it a shape and form of Uranus in Taurus. So that becomes very personal. That becomes a lot of emotional arthritis, when the things that make you move, when the tire enters in contact with the road. If you don't have that, you can't go anywhere. That's why you sleep on the ice, because of the water sheet on the surface. I don't know. I'm not a native English speaker. I'm a step ahead. So Uranus 14 degrees Taurus, retrograde. We are feeling past moments when we changed our own perspective on our own value, or we are reacting to past moments when somebody that we had a fixed sense of value, they changed on us, or they changed how they value us. Okay. Then Sun, I already said it, Sun 23 degrees Virgo, Mars 0 degrees Libra. Hi, Marlene. I was about to call you Marla, just Marla. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Olá, tudo bem? Looking good, looking great. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Olá, that's hi in Portuguese. Everybody wondering what that is. So, wait, air in the nose. Okay, we cool. Mars 0 degrees Libra. We are the full into the new step, into the new journey. We are full of possibilities because right now you can do whatever you want with Mars in Libra. Right now it's the best moment to be aware of where your Mars is. Ooh, let's go. Mars in Libra is bringing a lot of air to me. Damn, it doesn't stop. Okay, we cool. We can go. We can move. Okay, so right now it's the best time to be aware of Mars in Libra. Where is your Mars? It's right now it's the best moment to calculate how will that affect you? How can you balance that? How can you use that for your creativity? How can you use that for your stability? How can you use that to communicate with others? And how can you use that to feel others? Right? Because now it's in 0 degrees. So now you can give it any shape and form. Right now you can imagine and think whatever you want about that. Right? Then Mercury 19 degrees Libra, we are descending into a more real way to use Mercury in Libra. We are coming to a more slow, we are slowing down our pace. Oh, no. I mean, that can be a 10. Ascension, hey fam, sending love from work on a shift right now, so can be here for long. Much love to you, bro, and the entire Soul Group. You know it. Huge shout out to the Soul Group. Huge shout out to Ascension. I know that, but Ascension. Shout out to Ascension. So Mercury in Libra, 19 degrees. It can be 1 plus 9, 10, or it can be 20, because 19, what comes out is 20, but it's more 10. It's more the 10 energy. It's like sometimes I always have that confused mechanism in my head. Aquarius Sun, fixed on my own way to think and communicate. So Mercury in Libra, we are descending, we are slowing down the creative way that we communicate and think about ourselves and reality right now. Venus 5 degrees Scorpios, so we are getting really personally into Venus in Scorpio. We are getting really deep into our feelings and relating those feelings. Assassin, I do some great Assassin plays with Greninja and Pokemon Unite. Check out the gaming channel. On Ezosu Gaming, we have Pokemon Unite live streams. We have Pokemon Sword and Shield VGC. We have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon coming out every day. I will record after the live stream Pokemon VGC, Sword and Shield, and Mystery Dungeon. And Assassin is like assassin, but in Japanese. Oh, my toe is hurting. So Venus in Scorpio, 5 degrees. We are completing the first cycle. We are completing the first vision. We are starting to feel. We are starting to go really deep into Venus in Scorpio, into relating our private matters, into relating our deep desires, into relating our passions, into also transforming that into some kind of business. Then Moon 19 degrees Capricorn, we already talked about that. Saturn 7 degrees Aquarius retrograde. We are reacting to past moments where we separated from reality, or we are reacting to past moments. Okay. Okay, we back. Saturn, 7 degrees Aquarius in retrograde. We are reacting to past moments when we had to separate from reality. We felt too restricted, we felt too limited, we felt too pressured, or we are reacting to past moments where reality start moving on without ourselves. We limited ourselves too much. We got stuck. We weren't able to change with reality, or you are just remembering moments, or you are receiving old messages that you received by trying to relate with reality. Then Jupiter, 24 degrees Aquarius, also retrograde. We are reacting, or past moments are coming up into your mind, emotions, or real experiences, right? We are reacting to those past things. We are paying a lot of attention to those past moments where we learned something new that expanded our awareness. We experienced being in a group that was very unconventional. We experienced being the center of a group without shining, just talking and showing our mind, not shining through actions and more through the low animalistic natures, right? So we are remembering all of that, and you can feel weird, or you can remember when others made you feel weird because they showed you something they really fixed on but you never heard about. That can make you feel uncomfortable as well, and we are paying a lot of attention to it. Then Uranus is already in, yeah. Then Pluto, 24 degrees Capricorn, also in retrograde, also in 24. So we are paying a lot of attention to past moments where new ways to go about reality, where new ways to make money, or new securities, new laws transformed yourself. So that's why everything that is happening right now with the gasoline and the trampoline and the Joker masks, right? They are happening since Saturn and Jupiter entered Capricorn, and they activated that Pluto aspect. And now people feel more comfortable, or people feel less transformed because they are still lingering in the past. They can see what is right in front of their face. It will be too late for them because here on the subconscious community, we see what others can't see, right? You need ears to see and eyes to listen, right? Then Neptune, lastly but not least, Neptune, 21 degrees Pisces in retrograde. We are creating an awareness by relating our individuality. That's like using a sonar or a radar. You relate your individuality. You scream with your voice like bats do, or dolphins, with your individuality, and then it echoes and you receive feedback. Some people accept it, some people don't accept it, some people enjoy it, some people don't enjoy it. And then by you expressing yourself into all directions, you receive that feedback. Now you have an image of the environment around you. You know, there you can go and get really high, people celebrate you. There you can go and get really low because they will hurt your feelings and beat the shit out of you. There you can go and be limited. There you can go and be free. So you create an esoteric sonar because you send your frequency and vibration. That's why I said voice, because your voice is sound, and sound is the air vibing, is the air in frequency and vibration. If you don't know about it, go check out cymatics. It's a really cool science. Everything is science basically, because that's what scientists don't know. They are actually doing spirituality. Some scientists, they do more spirituality than Sadhguru, for an example, right? Because everything you do is a spiritual experiment, right? How do I know I like Red Bull? I have to experiment. And in Portuguese, when you say, I'm going to try that new thing, you say experimentar. Eu vou experimentar esta coisa nova. I will experiment with this substance and the substance inside of me. So everything you do is an experiment. So scientists are very spiritual, but they don't know it. And that's why they lost. Because they are doing spirituality without even knowing it. Right? When you look at your clock to know the hours, you are doing astrology, but you don't even know it. Right? Horoscope is scoping the Horus, which is the sun god in Egypt. And in Portuguese, the hours are horas, horus. as well, right? So the big pointer on the clock says the hours, says the Horus, says the sun, Egyptian god, and the minutes are from the moon. The minutes clock is from the moon, from the mini moon mentions minutes. Easy. And Neptune in Pisces, I said that. Neptune in Pisces, 21 degrees. Yeah, we are refocused. Refocus. Um, I don't know what I was just in the air, and I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. So yeah, I was saying that 2 plus 1 is 3 because Neptune is in 21 degrees Pisces. So when you send your frequency and vibration, no, I was under control. That was all connected. That all made sense. That all made sense in a logical way. I don't know what I said, but that made sense in a logical way. I know that. And Neptune in 21 degrees Pisces, you are remembering past moments where you expressed, you relate your individual dreams and faith, and you created a map, an esoteric map around you to know who can accept you, who don't relate with your dreams, who can you build with your dreams, or the people who just look at you like you crazy. So by you using your frequency and vibration, your sound as a sonar and radar, you can know your esoteric surroundings, right? So now we are going to see how Mars in Libra is right now. Mars is the Fool right now. Mars is in 0 degrees, but it's full of possibilities. It can enter in any space, it can go through any portal, it can enter in any shape. So the moment right now when Mars is entering Libra, it will carry these energies, it will carry these alignments through the whole 30 degrees of the 7th house, right? Okay, so Mars right now in Libra is fatal attracting the Sun in Virgo. So you are being more passionate about communicating the actions that you take on your creativity. Your actions might be very dull, slow, very like you were working on some piece of wood for 3 hours, but how you express it is like it was easy. It was just like 5 minutes, because you are seeing a different side. You are seeing a more passionate, more talkative, more short, more superficial side of your actions, expressions, and individuality, aka the expression of your individuality. Then Mars in Libra is right now squaring the moon in Capricorn, so we need to learn how to feel more comfortable about our passions when we want to apply that into reality, or when we want to show that our creativity, passions, and motivations, aggressiveness, and frustrations are real. We need to learn how to be more comfortable in taking all that, and now it's more real. Now it's really real. It's not just, oh, I can think in ways that is real. No, you can see that it's real, and there's no way to somebody else say it's not real. There is no way. It's factual, rock facts, right? But you need to learn how to do that in a more smooth, relatable, calm way, or you need to learn how to take your comfort zone and expand it by talking your ass off. Even if you need to express something that you thought it was private, even if you need to express something that you thought you don't feel comfortable, you need to learn how to be comfortable while expressing that. You need to be comfortable feeling that, no, you need to feel comfortable even if you think that others think you crazy, or even if they really do. Who cares? Whatever, right? If it can lead you to a certain position, a higher or more stable position, who cares about what others thinks? Or even more, who cares about what you think that others think? You are double lost, right? So keep moving. Mars in Libra, Mars in Libra conjuncting Mercury. So you are going to think about your passions and motivations. You are going to talk about your angers and frustrations, and everything will be in your mind. It's going to be fiery, passionate, or very creative, very unique. So it might be harder to relate. Okay. So let me refresh the live stream, and I'll be back. Oh yeah, because I'm always doing this on my gaming channel. Sorry guys, you are seeing a piece of wood. Now we back. Now we back. Yeah, nice. So, yeah. Oh, oh, there are no comments. All right, let's go. Then Mars, fatal attracting Venus. You are, because Venus is in Scorpio, so you are really, yeah. That crazy alignment. That's that weird positioning where Mars is in Libra and Venus is in Scorpio. So you are loving a deeper side to your passions and motivations, but your passions and motivations are not that deep right now. But you are loving and relating in a deeper way. So that might not make a lot of sense. All right. Then Mars in Libra, trining Jupiter, you have a gift to expand your reality and how you are seen as stable or unique if you can find a way to relate your passions and motivations. Mars trining Saturn, you have a gift to expand your world. You have a gift to expand how you are stable in this realm by communicating and relating and creating new ways to think and communicate about your passions, motivation, aggressiveness, and frustrations. Mars in conjuncting Neptune, you might misunderstand the type of dreams you are passionate about. You might be very passionate about a nightmare, but you know, you might think you are very passionate about a dream, but actually you are very passionate about a nightmare, for an example. Mars in Libra in conjuncting Uranus, misunderstanding the individual parts of your creativity and passion. Mars in Libra squaring Pluto, you need to learn how to transform your passions and motivations. You need to learn how to transform and use your anger and frustration to heal yourself. Mars in Libra trining the North Node means we have a gift to find or follow our spiritual path. If we are speaking, communicating, and creating new ways to think about our passions, motivations, aggressiveness, and frustration. Mars in Libra sextiling the South Node. You have an opportunity to feel comfortable and to get the feeling that you already know how to talk and communicate about your passions and motivations. Okay, so that is all for right now, and we are going to start the tarot reading because we have readings. We have one card for each sign from the Celestial Tarot deck, and we have one card for each sign from the Dragon Oracle deck. And if you want a card for yourself, if you want a reading for your own spirit, for your own vehicles, one card is 10 euros, two cards, 20 euros, and you can say to my PayPal that is scrolling right down in the description in the bottom of the screen below. Okay, so the cards are already shuffled. Let's go ahead and go into Aries. So, okay, Aries, we got you already. Let's see. That was fast, Aries. So Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising, or Aries Mars, you are opposing Mars in Libra, and you are opposing your own ruler. So you might feel like a feeling of betrayal, the feeling the world is against you. Others are using your passion against yourself. Others are being fake. They are not showing their true colors when the time is mattered, when the time is right, when it's really important. So you are feeling a lot. You are filled with emotions. You are underwater. The only thing you see is water. The only thing you see right in front of you, opposing you, is connectivity, is being relatable, is being acceptable. And you don't like to do that with fake people, or you don't like to spend that time or spend that energy with fake people that are only using looks and faces, right? So make sure all of that water goes and fill your cup of creativity. Don't let that water drown yourself. Don't let that water enter your house and ruin of your electrical equipment. Okay, how you think and how you conserve thoughts and ideas, right? Make sure everything is working right. Make sure you're not too much full of water. Let's see what higher dragon. How can Aries transform into a dragon and fly out of that water? Okay, taking a long time to see that help, Aries. You are really underwater. You see no light. You see no light. You see no higher place to breathe. You just see water, Aries. Let's go. Oh, aquamarine dragon from Neptune. Yeah, creativity, far out dreams, far out illusions, far out imaginations. You don't need to be afraid to be looked as crazy, because you by default will be looked at crazy because people are using your planet. People are using your own energy to oppose you. So they will use your dreams and imagination to oppose you. So go be alone in Neptune. Go chill with your dreams. Go chill with your imaginations. Perfect. Okay, Aries? But don't forget that teamwork makes a dream work. Don't forget to relate. Just respect yourself. If you don't feel like it, probably right. Spend time within your deep subconscious. Now we go into Taurus. Taurus is a little bit full of fire, too much emotion for you, right? But that's not it. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus. You are in conjuncting Mars. So you are being passionate in the wrong areas, and you are procrastinating in the wrong areas as well. You are placing too much energy into one place, and you are placing too little energy into the other place. You're not feeling too balanced right now. So, Queen of Swords, fixed air. Yeah, you are going to be too fixed on what you're thinking, and Libra is creating new ways to think and communicate. But you are going to be too fixed in your mind. Get out of that funk, Taurus. Get out of that frequency and vibration. Create new ways to think and communicate. Create new ways to talk and to analyze your passions and motivations. Heal your traumas and heal your frustration and your anger by creating new creative ways to talk about them. Okay, don't be too real, don't be too harsh right now, and you are going to receive a great support in the mind realm. You're going to receive a great support through your relationships. You are going to receive your great support through logic and communication if you can create new ways to think and communicate about your passions and motivations, frustrations and aggressiveness. Okay, Taurus? But you need to open up. You need to show your individuality. Instead of you being fixed in your mind and stuck, you need to be fixed on your individuality, on how you see things, but you be open to communicate and parlay, right? So now let's see how Taurus can transform into a dragon and fly to higher spaces, to greener lands, to bluer skies. Okay, Taurus, let's see. Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus, Scorpio Sun, Air Dragon. Bro, Mars is in Venus. Mars is in Libra. Mars is in your external side, Tauruses. Do that. Talk more. Be more open. Tell more jokes. Try to catch up with the rhythm and with the flow. Air dragon. Be more open. Be more light. Joke with yourself. Joke with others. Uh, be more hyped. Contribute to the ideas. Don't just bring money. Bring ideas where to apply that money as well. Okay? Helps you raise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly. Brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. That's what you do. And I have 51% energy. And that's what the air dragon does. Take a ride into esoteric cloud, float into higher, wider, wiser realms of reality so you can look at yourself and your circumstances from a higher perspective so you can feel lighter and higher about yourself. That's what Tauruses, you need to check out my channel. Alright? More or all the videos. Then we go into Gemini's. Anita, if you're there, this is for you. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, Gemini Mercury. You guys are trining Mars in Libra. So you have a gift to just feel passionate and to feel angry as well. You have a gift to be more unique. You have a gift to take your passion and motivation and don't create a lot of doubt, or to like, oh, that person does that better than me, that person already did that. No, you will create a new way to justify your passion so you can go about it. You'll create new ways to be more motivated about showing what you know, about showing the things that only you see that way, because you are always creating new ways. You'll be very passionate to communicate, to open up. Maybe you have the gift to talk too much right now. You have the gift to confuse associations with friendships as well. Not everybody wants to be your friend, Gemini. Not everybody is that passionately invested into knowing a lot of everything. And you are very scattered. You have a lot of scatteredness. All right, Geminis. You have a lot of scatteredness. You are very passionate about talking and communicating. Make sure you are very passionate about doing it, about feeling it. Yep. Too much air. 10 of swords. Air. Too much air. When it's too much of something, it gets heavy and takes you down. I don't need to say more, Geminis. I think you already know what I'm talking about. Especially because I also have a lot of air energy, so we already connected in that aspect. Then, let's see what dragon can Geminis transform into to get even more lighter, but in a different way, because you're already air signs. So for air signs, what is light and good, for other signs, it's heavy and bad. And what is heavy and bad for air signs, it's good and warm and comfy for the other signs. Because air is in between everything. So air is toxic from everything. Air carries everything. From a bit of scatteredness. No. I'm scattered right now. We need to be more organized here. Rainbow Dragon. Organize. Know what's red, know what's blue. While red is red. Because red, or the spirits that make red, are vibing on a specific frequency and vibration. Why blue is blue? Because the spirits who create blue, they are vibing on a specific frequency. Why yellow is red? Why yellow is different from red? Why is this pen red? Because the pen, that part of the pen, is vibing on the different frequency and vibration than that part that is black. I told you, spirituality is science. They just don't know. They just don't know what they're doing. So Geminis, you need to be more organized. You need to be more calm. You need to make sure you know you're seeing red, that you are really seeing red. You're not really seeing blue. Like I said, you have a gift to confuse associations or just people with friendships. Okay, be careful, Geminis. Don't let them take more than what they deserve. Time to organize. Time to know what's low, know what's dense, know what's kind of know what's light and know what's really, really light. Next, we go into Cancers. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising. You guys are squaring Mars. So you need to learn how to be more passionate in your relationships. You need to learn how to be more open, and you need to learn how to make more sense about your aggressiveness and frustration. When you are up in those watery moods, now you need to learn how to make sense out of that aggressiveness. You need to learn how to relate and release all of that frustration, okay? And you need to learn how to communicate better your passion and motivation, because you are passionate about family, about comfort, about connecting. So you need to learn how to take all of that and express it better. Make others understand that in a better way. Yeah, Mercury, the magician, right? You need to learn how to transform your feelings, your emotions into air. You need to make, without losing that feeling, without losing that intention, you make it into words, making into a shape and form that others can understand and relate with. Or be careful, because others' words, others' way to relate with you can change how you feel. That's not good, okay? Let's see what dragon can you Cancers ride in order to facilitate the travel of Mars through Libra. Golden Orange Dragon. Okay? So, you have to use your creativity and individuality to travel to a certain place, or to make others travel to the location you are at. And if you use your, and how you do that, transform your feelings, transform your passions, transform your individuality into a form of traveling, into a form of conveying, into a form of communication. And when you say, sometimes you can say, when you take the train, you are commuting, you are communicating by taking the train. And communicating is just placing your words, your ideas into a spaceship, saying it to others so others can receive it. And you have to do that using your individuality, using your uniqueness. You don't need to be fake. You don't need to hide certain things. You don't need to change how you feel. Just need to change certain words that you use to express your feelings. Okay? So I'm gonna refresh the live stream, and I see you soon. Hey y'all, we back. We back for Leo. So if you got a Leo Sun, a Leo Moon, or a Leo Rising, this reading is just for you, and you are sextiling Mars in Libra. So you have the opportunity to talk a lot. You have the opportunity to share your creativity. You have the opportunity to passionately uh, talk about what makes you wake up out of the bed. You have the opportunity to make your feelings come through in a more passionate and yet relatable way. That's very good for you, Leos, because you still have that fire of Mars, but you have that relatability of Libra. Just make sure you're not lying a lot. Just make sure you're not using a fake light. You're using the right words, but the wrong lights, the wrong intentions. You think, yeah, judgment told you. The judgment, and behind of that, seven of wands. Seven, 7,000. Libra, wands, fire. So you must detach from fake lights, from too much superficial feelings, from too much superficial intentions, and you must receive new messages. You must take this opportunity to receive new messages, to receive new ways to think and share your passions, motivations, anger, and frustration. Because if you don't do that, if you don't do that in a new way, if you don't update yourself, if you still be fixed and you just lie about it, you say you cool, but you are stuck in some feeling or in some vision, you're going to start judging yourself. Others are going to start to judging you. And also, because Mars is in Libra, you have that opportunity for others to judge you, for others to create new ways to think and communicate about your passion. And because you are showing weird lights, they will judge that weird light, so they will judge you in the wrong ways. So then they will create events for you to confirm their wrong visions, so that can lead you into transformations. So then you need to sacrifice a part of your mind, emotion, or body in order to fit in that new judgment. So be careful about that, Leos. Let's see what dragon can help you, or how can you help yourself reach a higher state. Oh, it's the air and fire dragon. Okay, make more sense out of your feelings. Place your passion into a more calm and cool way, but still with that a little bit like cancers. But you need to talk and relate better your passions and motivations, or you have to be more passionate when you are relating and communicating. All right. Then Virgos, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising, or Virgo Mercury. This reading is for you. You are fatal attracting the Mars in Libra, so you are seeing a more relatable, more open, more light, more fresh side to your passions and motivations. But you have Sun in Virgo, or Moon, or Rising, or Mercury. So how you do it is more calm, is more internal. Oh, and we got your ruler Mercury, which is also in Libra, right? So you are seeing two different sides to yourself. Don't confuse that with you. You more calm, cool, and collected. You more internal. You more hermit. You more practical. You more business orientated. They're just social butterflies. They talk just for talking. You talk for business. You talk to show others that you are practical. So be faithful to yourself. Remember, you are ruled by Mercury. Libra is ruled by Venus. Remember, you can change yourself. You can change your appearance. You can change the energy of the moment. You can polar shift any situation that you are into. Okay? Always remember that. Don't feel stressed because you are seeing a different side to yourself that you wish that you could have been. No, you chose to be that way. You chose to have a Virgo alignment. So trust you, Mercury. Trust yourself. Trust your choice that you did as a spirit before you were in a body. Okay. So let's see what higher dragon can you turn into to help yourself. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury through Mars in Libra transit. Mars in the 7th house transit, right after your 6th house. Okay, and there is, oh, two cards actually for you Virgos. You got the green dragon. Remember your earth element. Remember your calm. Remember your stability. Remember the connection you have with this world and with the resources and the things that makes you feel good, comfortable, and clean. But also remember to nourish yourself. Remember to be open to communication, because teamwork makes the dream work, and that's the best way to expand your stability. And fire dragon, be more passionate, be more expressive, be more creative, but still always remembering the earth. Be more passionate, but be open to hear others as well. Be more expressive, but don't burn the forest. Be more creative, still make some sense that we can make money in a more open way, not in a demonic way, working every day the same amount of hours, doing a repetitive task. No, Work, stability, get money, get influence from creativity, uniqueness, and spirituality, all right? And with an open heart, always with that fire. So beautiful, the fire dragon. Rah. Then we jump our awareness into Libras. Libra Sun, Libra Moon, oh, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Sun again, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, Libra Venus. This reading is just for you, okay? And you are the passion right now. You are the reason people are frustrated. You are the example that make people go out of the bed to be just like you. Or you are the example of how to not talk about your creativity, what not to show, what to keep private, what not to keep private. You are talking too much. You are being too logical sometimes about your creativity and individuality. You are judging others' way to express themselves in a too logical, too making sense way. All right? Or you are not making sense enough. So you a bit scattered. You a bit scattered. You don't like Mars doesn't like to be in Libra. You don't like to have Mars in Libra. You don't like to have Mars conjuncting your Sun because all of that peace, diplomacy, sophistication, beauty, all of that will turn into passion, aggressiveness, pure, raw facts that you can't hide from yourself or others. All right? So let's see what card do we have for y'all, Libras. Oh, we got it. We got the Seven of Pentacles and the Prince of Wands. All right? Seven of Pentacles and the Prince of Wands. So you need to separate from reality. You need to separate from being too practical and being too stubborn, or you will receive a new way to look about your reality. And you found or you are creating a new way to share your feelings in the external realm. You are creating a new way to share your visions. You are creating a new way to relate your passions. But that's a new way. That's a prince. It's not a king yet. So you need to test it. You need to use it to make sure that prince can grow up to be a sufficient king or not. So you need to try yourself out. But it's not time to be too practical. It's not time to be too realistic. It's time to be more open, to be a bit more crazy, to be a bit more innovative, to be more fresh, to be more new. In the past, we were asked to be more real, to be more logical, to make more sense. Now, that leads us to the old ways. We want to go to the new ways. We want to go to fresh, faster, more open ways. You can connect 3 or 4 dots at the same time. You don't need to go to A and then B and then C and then D. You can from Z you can connect all of those 4 points, and by connecting those 4 points you can connect to the 4 points that are connected with each other, and you grow exponentially while making sense, while still having a way to show others that makes sense, not just to you, not just on your personal perspective, aka Aries. You can also show that others, and you can teach others how to do it as well. Okay, that's you Libras are now the example of that, of the new world, of the new way to communicate. You are the example of the new creativity, the new way to see and think about creativity, the new way to see and communicate about passions and motivations. You are doing that right now, Libras. So if you have a Libra Sun, rising, moon or Venus, you are the new shit right now. You will create new ideas about passion. You'll create new ideas about creativity. You'll create new ideas about motivation. Maybe you'll be the next generation of motivation speeches. That what they sell is the pitch, the the speech itself. They don't sell the real power, so that's why they're always doing those seminars and shit. But that's another video, okay? So let's see what dragon, let's see what higher frequency and vibration can Libra step into in order to help to make themselves a better example. Alright, we got it. Oh, you have a cross. Something will come across your path. Green, your heart. You will expand your heart. You will feel a lot, either good or bad. You'll feel a lot. Your heart will be very, very open and very, very exposed. Be careful, Libras. You can be crucified, you can be sacrificed because you have your heart too open. Make sure your limits and boundaries are well set. Make sure your Aquarius cousins got the guns ready. Make sure your Gemini's cousins got the getaway card ready, so you don't need to sacrifice your heart. Oh, and here we have the orange gold dragon from Arcturus and the golden crested dragon. So you will ascend your individuality. You'll create a new, better, more sophisticated way to share and show your individuality. And that is back, yeah, opens you to knowledge from the new golden age, because you are the new golden age, the new age of creativity and individuality. You are it right now, Libras. So you're going to teach others, are going to show others new ways to go about passion, motivation, creativity, and individuality. And if you do that, you can rise your own individuality. But for that, you need to create a new, real, but not too much real, because it must be clear. It can't be dirt or dark. New, clear way to express your individuality and uniqueness. Passions, motivations, aggressiveness, and frustration. You are the beginning of the new golden age, Libras, right here, right now. So let me refresh the live stream and I'll be right back. Okay, back guys. Let's get back into it. Now it's Scorpios. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio Mars, and Scorpio Pluto. This reading is for you, and we got one card already. Seven of Wands, and we have another one. It wanted to come out, but I got it like this. You know, it was trapped on my finger. So it's like, let me see it. Yeah, it was a Ten of Swords. So you can be thinking too much or about the same thing for too long. That's why you need to separate from an old feeling. You need to separate from an old vision, from an old perspective, from an old spiritual system, and create a new way, either to think about it or either to communicate about it. Okay? You don't need to change your spiritual system, you need to change how passionately you talk with it or you talk about it. You need to change whom you are talking about it in a very passionate way. Okay, Scorpios? With the purpose to find a more harmonious, relatable way to go about your passions and motivations. Let's see what dragon can you transform into in order to elevate yourself to your highest position possible. Oh, there we go. We got two cards actually. Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon, heal your relationships or heal yourself through your relationships. The same as Libra, okay? Elevate how you express your individuality, refine, sophisticate, clear your passions, motivations, anger, frustration, and deep dark desires. Your deep dark desires can still be deep dark desires, but you don't need to show them in a deep dark way. You can show them in a golden, clear way. They don't change, just how you change. It's Libra. It's about being fake. It's about being superficial. It's about talking what you not really intend to. It's about showing 5% of something and make it look like it's a real thing. Because that's not bad. That's not bad because everybody is an individual, unique spirit. So nobody, no spirit will fully understand you. So there are certain things that your spirit likes to do and to spend time in that nobody should know about, or that specific person shouldn't know about. So it's no wrong to be faking those circumstances. Actually, it's right because you are being more closer to you. You are being more loyal and faithful to you. So that's not wrong, okay? But that's it. That's all for you, Scorpios. Be a bit more shiny. Be a bit more sophisticated. Be a bit more of a silver tongue, you know. And heal your relationships or heal yourself through your relationships. Next up, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Jupiter. You are sextiling Mars in Libra. So you have the opportunity to share your visions, dreams, illusions, spiritual wisdom, and knowledge in a more direct way. You have the opportunity to find the best people to create your religion, your group about, and you have the opportunity to make more sense about or in the way that you communicate about your dreams, illusions, imaginations, wisdom, knowledge, and meaningful experiences. Seven of Swords. You are receiving new, higher messages in order to relate and communicate. So you need to separate from old ways to think. You need to separate from old perspectives about yourself and the world. And you need to communicate in new, fresh ways, in more direct ways, in a more sharp way. You need to choose maybe new people to express yourself to, or if you don't need to change the person you are talking with, you need to change how you are talking with that person or the type of words you're using, because you might be triggering some emotions, you might be triggering certain firewall protection programs that the spirit have, and if you change just one word, it can make all the difference. Okay, receiving higher messages in how to relate your visions, imaginations, meanings, and reasons that support your creativity, passion, motivation, anger, and frustration. Let's see what higher dragon can you transform into in order to facilitate this transit in Mars in Libra. Oh, there we go. Source Dragon. Remember spirituality. Remember that you are the creator and not the creation. Remember, it's not what you do, it's how we do it. Remember, it's not where you do it, it's why you do it. Your intention is way more powerful. Okay? So, you have the opportunity to have new ways to make sense, but you don't need to make sense. There are certain things that don't need to make sense. Certain things lose their sense if you make sense out of them. You know? So Respect your spirit, respect yourself, respect your space, and respect all possibilities that you are living in, because anything can make sense on the esoteric realm. Anything can have a shape and form. That's why we're here. That's why we're existing. And you are the source. You have the opportunity to show that in a different way, or you have the opportunity to manifest new people, places, and things that see you as the source. And hey, the thing is, what are they using you for? What are you using them for as you being the source? Be very careful. Don't make them use you to process their toxic waste, as an example. Don't make them see you as the source to relieve their pain. Don't make them see you as the source of their painkillers. Right? Next up, Capricorns. Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Saturn. This reading is just for you, and you are squaring Mars in Libra. So you need to learn how to be more open about your passions, motivation, frustration, and aggressiveness. You need to learn how to express more deep or more personal things. You need to learn how to express without making so much sense. You need to learn how to place your creativity and passion in various possibilities instead of bringing them all the way down to earth. Leave them floating, leave them with a bit of potential. And you got the sun. The sun. So you need to learn how to show more your individuality. You need to learn how to relate yourself better. You need to learn how to show, you need to learn how to use your passions and motivations to represent your spirit, aka as your individuality. You need to learn new ways to communicate passionately or aggressively about your passions and motivations to protect your individuality, okay? Or you just need to learn to trust more your individuality so you feel more comfortable when you are creating new ways to think and communicate about it, instead of you creating new ways to make sense, to be sure, to be practical, and to be sturdy about it. Be more flexible. Let's see what type of dragon can you transform into in order to help yourself during Mars in Libra transit. All right. Rose pink dragon. Relatability, sweetness, loving yourself deeply, okay? Prepares your heart to connect. Learning how to create new ways to relate, to connect your passions, motivations, anger, and aggressiveness. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And that's you. Connect with yourself, deeply love yourself, so you can feel comfortable and to relate more, being more open, compromise more with ideas and potential than really real, you know? It's kind of weird. My neck itches. So that can make you feel a bit unstable. That can make you feel a bit like you have no support. But that's where you have to find your support right now. On air, on ideas, on creativity, right? On relating and opening yourself to others. Be ready to receive a judgment about your creativity, passions, and motivations that might not be right, but you love yourself. You are creating new ways to see yourself, so you feel more powerful and you feel more ready to do just that, what you need to learn. To be more open, and to be more relatable. Next, Aquarius. Aquarius Sun. Aquarius Moon. Aquarius rising, Aquarius Saturn, and Aquarius Uranus. You are trining Mars in Libra. So you have the gift to be still very passionate but more relatable. You have the gift to relate more, to connect more your passions, motivation, anger, and frustration. You have the gift to make others understand why you anger or why you're frustrated about something. And the card is Six of Pentacles. So you have the gift to pay attention, yeah, to whatever makes you frustrated around you. You have the gift to create new ways to make others pay attention to you, to your stability, to what makes you feel real, to makes to you have the gift to attract attention to the things you do for real that are connected with your passion and motivation. Like if you do paintings, now you have the gift to attract attention to your paintings because your paintings is the things that you are passionate and motivated about. Or you have the gift to attract attention to how much money you made out of your creativity and passions, frustration and aggressiveness, because many people on YouTube right now, they toxic. They share their frustration or they gather a lot of haters, still they got a lot of money. That's the perfect example, right? But you have the gift to pay attention or gather a lot of attention around your passions, motivation, anger, and frustration if you can relate them and if you can create a new way to think about your own passions and motivations. Don't be so fixed, but still remain with your sense of individuality because it's six. Still remain with that authority over yourself and your creations, Aquarius. Don't give them the gun. Don't talk too much and then you know you have a gun. You know they know what type of gun it is. You know how many shots you can shoot. And even after that, you give them the gun. So now you have no way to defend yourself. Right, Aquarius? I know that. Why? I have an Aquarius Sun and a bunch of stuff in Aquarius. I've done that. Been there, done there. So let's see what higher dragon can Aquarius transform into in order to take the most out of this gift without hurting themselves. Oh, there we go. Rose pink dragon, like Capricorns. Scorpio had one card equal to Libra, and now Capricorns and Aquarius now have the same card equal to Capricorn. That's so cool. So love yourself. Don't be afraid to be look as new. Don't be afraid to be look as crazy. Don't be afraid to. I still don't know how to make sense out of it because you are creating new ways. You are creating new ways to see, to think, to analyze your passions and motivations. You are creating new ways to be frustrated. You are creating new ways to share and to explain your frustration. So what you really need is to love yourself right now, because now you need to try to that direction. You need to try that and that, because you are creating new ways. So then we need to use them, right? We need to test it. We need to see if that works. So if you and Capricorns, that you need that Saturnian side, you need others to look at you like you stable or like unique or like you powerful in order for you to open up, right? Even Aquarius being an air sign, yes, we can talk our day, but you will never know the true self if we don't relate in our perspective about reality, right? But if you love yourself more than anything, if you know the universe is full of love, the universe is not made of love, but is spirits making love, is spirits making coming together that makes the universe expand. If you know that, then you can express yourself to that person, but they think you crazy. That's cool. You came together, you connected. So in a certain way, you expanded the universe in that way. You know? It might not feel good, But that's what you're doing right now, creating new ways to communicate and share your passions, motivation, aggressiveness, and frustration. Take that chance. If you take one chance, that's wrong. You never get it again. If you take 1,000 chances, maybe you can get 900 right. But if you only just take one, or if you take none, you you will know. You will know because you're not Aquarius. You will know that you had that chance and you wasted because you were too close, or you were thinking too much, or you were creating scenarios to limit yourself. No, be open, create new ways to talk, think, and express your passions, motivation, anger, and frustration. And now, last but not least, powerful Pisces. Let's go. Let's get into it. Pisces Sun. Pisces Moon. Whoa, a bit scattered. Pisces Moon. Pisces Rising. Pisces Jupiter. And Pisces Neptune. This reading is for you. Okay. Whoa, Pisces Neptune. Whoever Neptune in Pisces, you got a lot of confusion coming your way. I just did a reading yesterday with somebody who had Neptune in Pisces. Right? No, it was in no, it was in Aquarius or Pisces. Cusping? Okay. It was Aquarius. It was Aquarius. That person I was thinking about, but maybe somebody else had a Neptune in Pisces. Either way, if you have Neptune in Pisces, you got a lot of confusion coming your way. Powerful Pisces. So, you are in conjuncting, right? You and Taurus are in conjuncting Mars in Libra. So you are misunderstanding where to place. You are placing your energy in the wrong relationships, or you are thinking too much about the wrong ways to make sense. You want to relate yourself with the wrong people, places, and things. You are creating new ways to think about the wrong things, or the new ways you are creating are not sufficient enough, but you believe it is because you are Pisces. But the spirit works in mysterious ways, and especially with you Pisces. You can bang the. I can if I was a Pisces, I could bang my wall in. I could bang my head into this wall right here, and all the feelings I had from that, I could make a movie out of that and be a millionaire. So through the inconjunctions, through the being at the wrong time at the right hour, or being at no being the wrong time in the right place and being in the right place at the wrong time, the other way around. You know what I'm saying? By you misunderstanding a lot of things, you can create a lot of creative scenarios on your mind and heart, Pisces. And you got Cardinal Air. You got Libra itself, King of Swords, Cardinal Air. So you are giving your great support with wherever is new, fresh, and or origin. It's not original in its pure sense, but it looks original, or it changed, so now it looks original, right? But either way, be careful because you don't know how to do this very well. What you know how to do is give emotional support, give creative support, not logical, not support on the mind. Maybe you need that, maybe you need to do that, but people will misunderstand the alignment and they will look for you to help them with their indecisiveness. They want you to help them with their creativity, but you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they explain it to you, but it's such in a new way you can't relate. It's like, bro, do you want me to do you a house or a boat? I don't get it. And they'll be like, yeah, I want a place to be in where it's comfortable but it can move. So an airplane. You want me to build you an airplane? No, man. It has to be comfortable and stable, but it has to move, you know? So a boathouse. You want me to build a boathouse? No. Man, you don't get me. You're too crazy. You are thinking too out of my mind. No, bitch, you don't make sense. But you think you do. You Pisces will attract a lot of that. Okay? You Pisces will attract a lot of people. They want you to make sense out of that shit. They want you to give your logical support to them. But you like, first, I'm a Pisces. Okay? I got my own shit to do. Then, what the fuck you talking about? You're not making sense to your own self, and now you want me to make sense out of you? You want me to take decisions for you? You want me to eat for you, right? What? No, get your shit together. Schlep, schlep, schlep. And then you can be a powerful Pisces and give schlep, schlep, schlep in a sweet, cute way. Alright? Then, let's see what higher dragon can Pisces transform into in order to facilitate this transit through Mars in Libra or Mars in the 7th house. Let's see. Come on, Pisces. You are putting me into La La Land. I was starting to imagine about some things I don't need to imagine right now. Come on. Come on, Pisces. You can make sense out of your passions and motivations. You can make sense out of it. You are misunderstanding that. Is that it? You don't know what is help. You don't know what is the best shape for you right now because it's cardinal maybe. You are on the other side of cardinal. You are like cardinal, fixed, mutable. You are mutable. So cardinal, you are missing those two pieces. So maybe you can't recognize what's the best shape for you right now. Maybe you just created it, so you don't know how that works yet. Maybe. Oh, a bit of scatteredness, and that wasn't me. That was straight out of the deck. Come on, Pisces. Come on. Oh, we got it. We got it. So first we have the green gold dragon from Sirius. So you need to be more serious about how you connect your individuality and creativity because you might misunderstand. You might relate that with the wrong relationships. You might express yourself to the wrong arenas. And you are wasting your love, your sense of connectivity, your ability to team up, and you are sharing your individuality with the wrong teammates. Or you are doing with the right ones and you think it's the wrong one, okay? Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. But make sure you are channeling that to the right directions. Okay? Teach yourself, teach others by being yourself. Open your heart to share your individuality. Open your heart to receive creativity and individuality as well. And air and water dragon. So be a bit more private, be a bit more calculative, feel the room, feel the vibe, feel the relationship before you start to really relate, before you start to really share your things. Make sure you are in the right waves. Make sure those waters are not full of monsters and sharks. Make sure those waters are real. Make sure you're not just having a dream, okay? Because then you can waste that and you can feel hurt. You can bear rotten fruits and then you're going to feel that a lot, Okay, be careful. Protect yourself, Pisces. Be when you are expressing your feelings, make more sense. Be more cold. Take a bit more distance. Go more within your waters, but be ready to fly at any moment. Be ready to go underwater at any moment. Okay, Pisces? So, to finish today's live stream, let's take the collective card. So, what is the collective card for Mars in Libra, for Mars in the seventh house, for the general subconscious conscious community on this planet? What is the general card for Mars in Libra? What is the general card for the Mars in seventh house right now and throughout this whole transit? What will be the main theme, the common thread that connects all the spirits in this planet? Whoa, scatteredness, a whole bunch created by create. What is creating the scatteredness? Libra, justice. Yeah, we are being too, but that's not it. That's what is creating the scatteredness is you wanting to see every side of the story. The story only has two sides. You create new ways to think and communicate about the story, so now you see seven sides. And it's not what 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 is left, what is right, what is dark, what is blue, I don't know, what is you, right? You're going to be on that funk that will create a lot of a lot of a lot of new feelings, right? You're going to feel a lot about every little story. You're going to hear a lot of conversations. You want to participate in everything. That will make you scattered if you do, because it's Mars in Libra. So you're going to be very passionate in trying to be a social warrior, creating justice, creating balance, resolve problems. It ain't your problem in the first place, man. So what is the collective card for Mars in Libra? What is the collective card for Mars in the seventh house? What is the collective card for Mars in Libra, Mars in the seventh house? Yay! Yay! For real, Daria. Oh, we got a flip. We got a Six of Pentacles. Paying too much attention to your own or other status can flip on you. It can betray you, because then you start to create new ways to look at them or to look at yourself, and you can take value from yourself. You can value yourself too much, or you can misunderstand. You can give too much value to others, or you can value others too little, and you lose something in between that exchange. All right, it's just a flip. It can flip on you. It can surprise you. It can scare you a little bit. Okay. What is the card for general? What is the general collective card for Mars in Libra? What is the general collective card for Mars in the seventh house right now? Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Pay attention to your creativity, imaginations, feelings, visions, and spirituality. That's how you're gonna balance Mars in Libra. Because if you get washed up under the current, you can stop talking, you can stop thinking, you can stop relating with others. If you do this, if you pay attention to your own creativity, to your own individuality, yes, you can express too much. They might know things that they don't need to know, but at least now they are paying attention to your creativity. And that's a positive point. If you're going to talk a lot, if you're going to waste a lot of energy in speaking and thinking, at least make it about your creativity, passion, motivation, visions, feelings, imagination, and potential to the future. That will make you transform and elevate to a higher state and position. Okay, guys? So it was all for today. Thank you very much, everybody that was watching the live stream. Thank you very much, everybody watching the live stream. You are special right now. Thank you everybody watching the recorded version as well. I want to, before I part, I want to wish you the best thoughts, the best ideas, the best feelings, and the best emotions possible. I want to wish you creativity and uniqueness and individuality so you maintain your sanity. And Mars in Libra, don't let others' way to judge you block how you go about your individuality, passion, motivation, aggressiveness, and frustration. And don't you overjudge or judge too lightly from too far away others' ways to go about passion, motivation, frustration, anger, and deep dark desires. Thank you, Daria. Make sure what others thinks about you don't ruin your life. Make sure what you think about others don't ruin your life. Make sure you're not expressing too much what you just said, what you just thought. You said it. Oh, but it didn't make much sense. I didn't spend much time making sense out of that idea. Now it's come out. Now you need to apologize. Now you are creating new ways to camouflage that. No, be real. Be real, but be individual, be unique. Go outside, express your passions. Even if others are not ready to receive it, it's your time to express it. Because what is important right now is that you express it. By you expressing that, and you not caring how others think, how others judge you, without hurting them, without you judging them, without you attacking them, just express it. If that person like it, cool. If that person doesn't like it, cool. What matters is you, the action, Mars, the intention, the internal tension, the internal action of you expressing your new ideas, your new way to go about your Mars, creativity and passion and motivation. By you doing that, the spirits around you that they want you to do that, they want to experience that, they want to be seen through their creativity, through their passion in a new way, without others caring too much. Because if you have that on your mind, I don't really care. Like, I care, I feel what others say, but I'm not letting that impeding myself. You are using Aries to balance. You are using the first house to balance Mars in Libra, and then spirits around you will be like, yeah, that's what I like. Showing my individuality without others, or without needing others to accept that. And that will make you expand and grow stronger on your unique path to carry your passion, motivation, creativity, and individuality. But you must be open to talk, you must be open to hear, you must be open to bad judgment and bad feedback, but no, don't be open to get stuck on it. Don't be open to let them make you think in a new way about yourself. You create a new way to think about yourself. The way they think about yourself makes no sense. Okay? So don't let that stop you on your tracks. Go about your passion, go about your motivations, go about your aggressiveness, go about your frustration, satisfy your deep dark desires, but on the external realm, be cute, be smooth, don't show everything to everybody, not even to your family, parents, your best friend at school. They don't need to know what you were doing last night, last summer, last winter. They don't need to know that, right? But right now, you might feel that you can say it. Finally, it's time to get free. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Make sure they can handle that deep passion you got. Then you talk with them. Okay? So my advice is now you create new relationships with passion, creativity, and anger in common. And then when Mars goes into Scorpio, you can see if those new relationships are really ready to go deep with you to your deepest, darkest, full of sustenance parts. Until the next time, huge shout out to the Soul Group, huge shout out to Daria, beautiful Daria, huge shout out to Uriel. Until the next time, Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out. Have a nice one, enjoy yourself, and be open to all possibilities. Don't overjudge and don't create new social wars. Till the next time, bless you. Blissy!